weather again, because we mentioned it the week before.
Okay, yeah, we did when we talked about it. And
we were both.
So you say what's up?
You just say it.
Hello and welcome to Hanging Out TV show, your number one premium entertainment show on the planet. Yes, I said it. I am Tosin, aka Droid Turret. Yes, and I am not coasting alone today. So last week, I was alone on the show, but now I have the amazing and delectable IT.
Thank you so much, Tosin, and welcome once again to Hanging Out TV show. My name is IT Obotin Jesse, and it's always a delight. I'm so sorry I just couldn't be here last week, but I'll make up for today because it's going to be such an exciting, very wonderful day. As usual, I know Tosin has a lot. We both have a lot for you on the show. Oh, well, I know the only thing you can want at this time of the day is Hanging Out TV show on NTHE, your reach out station.
Yeah.
And we're right here to give you just what you want.
Exactly. We're here to give them the cocoa.
The cocoa. Which do you prefer? The cocoa or this one? Which do you prefer?
I think I still like the old one.
The old one is more danceable,
I think I still like the old one.
I think I like that too. But of course, we celebrate new, so let's celebrate this new one.
Exactly. And we don't say a lot of the banje all over the place.
Okay, so Tosin is here. She's one of the Banjo's fans. I think she likes this particular one. And before we let you know the people we have to hang out with on the show today, we always want to talk about what's happening around you. And so much has been happening, but we'll just select a few to talk about today because we have two very wonderful ladies who will be holding down with us today. You know, I'm always very excited when women are
Yeah,
on.
and coincidentally, we've been having ladies for the past maybe 3 weeks now.
Don't worry, we'll do something about it. The men will have to sit up and then come on the show.
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
So just before we reveal, I guess we get to that segment. Tosin,
Yes,
we always want
the
to talk about.
entertainment gist.
So we are here for an entertainment gist, and she knows how to roll it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
the
So
first
what's
one
happening?
we're going to be going with is rather, well, I would say a little bit sad because, it has happened in the past and is currently recovering. A Yoruba actor, I'm trying to get the name again. He mentioned that he had an accident
Okay.
in 2022 and lost his memory.
Oh no.
Period. And so he was talking about the fact that even when his friends, his doctor friends saw his skull, they were really surprised that he was still alive.
Alive.
I mean, he's thanking God that he came out of that accident and is standing strong. And unfortunately, a year after the accident, he lost his wife. I mean,
He lost his memory. He hasn't even recovered from that. He's losing his wife.
well, now he's coming out to thank God that he's back and better.
So is he okay now?
Yeah, he is.
His memory
He
is
is.
good
We
now.
thank God with him. I mean, you just see people, you don't know exactly what
What
they are
they're going through.
through.
Yeah.
Because we did not see him on our screens, we didn't know that something that's serious was going on with him. And so that's why we keep saying that just be good to people around you. You
Of
don't
course,
know
be
what one
kind. You
person-
don't know what
Yeah.
people are going through.
Yes, they don't write it on their faces.
At all. You can see
At all.
someone today looking very strong, and the next thing, life is so fickle. Life
Yeah.
is fickle like that.
Exactly.
So we are happy we thank God with you.
Yeah.
You didn't get to give us the name. of the
Yes,
Yoruba actor.
his name is Lekon Latunji.
Lekon Olatunji, we sympathize with you, and we stand with you. We are sure that you and your family will come over the loss, and then your health will be optimal soon. We'll begin to see you on our screens before you know it.
Yeah. Yes, let's move on now. And this is a rather sad one.
Another sad one.
Yes.
Tosin?
Yes, another sad one because we really need to talk about it. The Benue killings. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't initially know about this. I just found out yesterday and I just heard that the thing happened on Thursday. And this is something that is supposed to be all over the place. It's something that you're supposed to be seeing everywhere, but it's
Yeah,
not
I've seen
so.
a few people say we're praying for Benue, but I don't know. Since most times in Nigeria we keep praying for different places and things just have been happening, so I was not really moved to look at it like what's going on there.
Exactly, they were under attack and over 200 people died and children, in fact, a lot of children died. I initially saw the post on VDM's page and he actually went there to video live and direct. I was seeing those gory side, although he already made us know that they were
Yeah,
sensitive
it was going to be
videos,
gory.
yeah. But then, I mean, our government needs to do something about it.
So we believe
And a lot of
something. Maybe something
celebrities
is
too,
even...
they've lent their voice to that too as well.
Okay, so who are the people? Do you know who
Kate
are-
Henshaw, Mr. Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni has always been an activist.
Yes.
So definitely when things like this come out, he
picks
picks
it
it up. Kate Henshaw, Mr. Macaroni, Ira Star. In fact, Ira Star was what's that word again? That when they threw you or something, she posted something
Sarcastic?
unrelated to the issue, and that was the hot issue in the country, and then they were like, why are you posting something like this? You're just so not concerned about things that are happening in your own
a
country.
form of sarcasm.
And before that, I've seen Nigerians posting, about the Israel and Iran war.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so why are we seeing something that is out there,
And
that
we're
is
not
far
seeing
away,
what's
and we're not
within
seeing
us.
what's within us exactly? So,
Okay.
but then it's all over the news now, and
And we
I'm
thank
glad.
God our celebrities are not just unconcerned.
Yeah.
They are giving out their awards for it. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the Vicky James zone. My
30th
goodness.
soiree of the year.
I mean, they had a red carpet. And then the
did they not
dressing.
have?
Oh my goodness.
What did I not have? I'm particularly excited about the cake that was cut on that day. I got to talk with the baker, which we believe one day we'll have her here. And that cake went for 18 million naira.
My goodness.
18 million, why so? It was 20 feet tall. And then 30 tiers.
My goodness.
So I think it was one of the best sights of that event. And of course, some people got talking, why did she spend so much on cake when people are suffering? And all I can tell them is wait for your turn. When you're that rich, you think of what you can do with yours. That's what she decided to do for herself. That's my opinion.
Well, congratulations to her.
Congratulations on your 30th birthday, Vicky James.
And that's to tell us, because they put all their informations out there, and now we know that the difference between she and her husband is just a year.
I'm a boy. I know this is the favorite part of your life. You just enjoy this entertainment.
No, you need a bit of that. It's the spice of life. I keep telling
talking about
you.
it, Nigerians are very funny. They will dig out your past. They just brought out her childhood picture.
Oh my God.
Where she's still with her younger brother, which is assumed they're supposed to be 10 years apart. So people were saying, but what's going on here? Look at this person. So this man just got married last month. How come you are now celebrating 30th? I said, whatever her age is, that's what she said her age is. People should leave people alone. Leave people alone. Mind your business. It's not an insult.
All right. Our last story before we go. Jarvis and Pella.
Okay, so what happened there?
They are having a dispute and they have put it out there. And I'm like, for Christ's sake, in the initial stage self, I was like, these people are just too young. But they might look young, they're actually adults, I agree. But then what's Jarvis saying? She's saying that Pella doesn't know when to talk and what to say to the public. Things that he's supposed to keep private, he brings it out. That's a problem. Amidst all the problems, well, that's the one that she wants to talk about.
Okay.
Well,
when they bring it out, when they bring their problems, their home problems out, we'll help them talk about it.
Definitely. If
So
you don't want your problem out there, don't bring
Keep
it
it
to
in your
us.
homes. We wish them luck. We just hope that they don't grow apart when they keep seeing too much excesses within each other.
Hopefully. They're still very young. They have a long way to go. If they decide to go apart, they will meet better people in the future.
Okay, so I think, have you wrapped up on your
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I mean, you just single-handedly, leave me to do the whole segment, like as if you're not also interested.
But come on, I'm interested and I've been putting in my inputs now. I mean, when you read, I give you more details. Because I don't stay aloof, but I just allow you because you enjoy it. Bring it up and I'll join.
All right. But
So
done with
you're
it,
done.
so we need to
Okay.
bring in our guest now. This is the segment where we unveil our amazing guest. And today we're having a baker. As you can see, oh yeah, it's already there. As you can see, we have Deborah Paseda.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
correct.
you got it. You got it.
Okay, so
Welcome on
I
our
mean,
TV show.
I
Thank
think she's
you.
already too excited she's sweet-toothed, for your information.
Oh, she is?
She is sweet-toothed. Maybe I am, but not so much. So she's very excited. I'm particularly excited about today having Deborah Paseda on the show because exactly 2 weeks ago we had a guest, and it's as if you heard us from home. When the guest came on the show, at the end of the program, what did she say to us?
She was hanging
She
out
said, "What's
without
hanging out
a drink."
without anything? Like, no drink, nothing to hang out with." And I told her, "I promised you by the next time." So I didn't even know someone was cooking somewhere. And today, excitingly, we have something on the table to hang out with.
Yes, we did.
Oh wow! So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we haven't tasted. We don't know what your cake tastes like, but seeing you, we know that you should be a good baker.
Yes.
Tell us about your journey. What happened and how did you get here?
Okay, so the journey, I would say, started. Okay, so I was born into baking.
Oh.
Yes. So my mom used to bake, and the funny thing is, I never wanted to learn.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I was at an event last weekend with some high school friends, and they reminded me, like, do you remember in school you used to say you're not going to bake anything like your mom? I said, oh, I was saying it. So yes, so that's how it started for me. But I officially picked it up when I finished university.
Wow.
So while doing my NYSC, that was where I picked up the trade. My mom was still doing it, but that's where I now picked it up professionally. Along the line, I found myself in banking.
Okay.
So I did banking for 12 years.
Wow.
Yes, I did banking for 12 years.
So we have a banker turned baker. Nice, beautiful story.
Yes, I did banking for 12 years before I resigned and then decided to face it, fully. Well, of course, it took me 12 years because I had to be sure that I had a customer base and I wasn't going to struggle, coming out of a professional career to face my business full time. So that was pretty much, of course, it was not easy,
I was about asking, it cannot be easy. That decision time of leaving what you have at hand for something you're not sure of.
Yes.
So what actually gave you the inspiration, the boost to tell you, Debbie, go out there. Your mother used to bake, she made it. You are the daughter, you can also bake and make it. Leave banking. What happened?
I would say that right from when I started working in the bank, I always knew that I was going to leave. So it was always, I didn't know when, but I knew I was going to leave. Like I said, I made sure that I had the contact, I had the customer base, and I must say the truth that I'm actually happy that I did have a career in banking because in terms of customer service, customer retention, I gained all that knowledge that I now put into the business. So yes, from the beginning I knew that at some point I was going to leave banking and face what I.
So while you were a banker, you were doing this on the side?
Oh yes, it wasn't easy. Yes, because let me just quickly put that in. It wasn't easy at all. Because of course, when I started, I was single. When you're still single, you can still get away with
so
something.
much.
I'll come back from work. There's nobody to take care of. Sometimes I would work till 6 a.m. have 1 hour sleep. I was really determined before I go to work. By the time I got married, started having children. Oh my goodness.
Marriage changed the story.
So you were still a banker when you got married?
Oh yes. Yes. So it's been a series of transition, and I would say that one of the things that actually helped my career and business was the fact that the organization I worked in, they would always put you in a branch that is at least 1 hour away from home, so it kind of helped, so I didn't spend hours in traffic. And however, when I got married,
that was brilliant.
When I got married, that changed. Traffic was now 4 hours. So it's been a serious transition.
Sorry,
but
you got married and that changed.
Yeah, it changed because I had to move. Yeah, I had to change location.
So how about telling your organization, I'm no more here, I'm now here, can it be done?
So I was actually in the head office, and there are certain departments there in the head office that you can't find in the branch. So I had to remain there because it was kind of still in my career path. So I didn't want to so I just had to, so.
No, that makes sense.
Yes.
So professionally now, how long has it been that you've been baking?
Professionally, I would say 14 years. 15 years, yes.
Wow.
14, 15 years.
And how has it been?
Oh, it's been interesting. It's been interesting, like I said, I've witnessed series of transition, inflation, and all of that, Let me just put it out there now that cake is not like a luxury item.
I'm telling you, my sister.
So, or let me put it this way: good cake.
Okay,
good
cake.
That sounds good.
You have cheap cake.
But even the cheap ones are still not so cheap.
Yeah,
That is cheap.
Because you can't.
Do you know the most painful part? When you spend so much and then you eat the cake and it's no more cake, it's cake. You understand what I mean?
Yes. Because we've seen it, of course, transition.
Tomorrow,
of course, you guys
we do that at home. If a
course
cake
you
comes, we
celebrate
ask,
birthdays.
is this cake or cake?
Yes.
So what you say is cake. You just
yes. Because then you could buy a good cake from like 7.5. You've seen it move to 10,000 to 15. If you're not careful, there are certain birthday cakes. Depending on what you want in the cake, that can be as high as 300,000.
Oh my God.
So it's having to,
we just talked about a cake that was worth 18 million naira.
Just a cake.
In fact, one of my mentors, she's very quiet, but she has told me that one of her cakes once, she's in Abuja, cost almost 30 million naira. And yeah,
Who
they
are those
paid.
who eat this kind
Oh,
of
I
food?
they
Are they paid
Am I
for
going
it?
to see heaven?
they paid for it. They paid for
They
it.
paid
So when
for
I saw
it.
that, when you were saying the Vicky James 18 million, I said, this one's don't even know. They don't know what's going on. 18 million, people have, So yes, so people who know good cakes pay for it. So it's just to
Yeah.
position yourself so that those kind of people
We'll see
will
you.
see you. Yes.
Yeah.
And pay for your services.
So you said that you grew up in a family where your mom bakes,
Yes.
and she does it. She did it.
She
She did it professionally.
Yes.
Like she was commercial.
Yes, she was commercial. Yes.
So was she doing any other job?
So I would say that I took some of my qualities from my mom, because my mom was a lecturer, right? And then she was baking.
A lecturer.
Yes, a lecturer.
Wow.
She was baking. She was also doing interior design, and she was also a caterer.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm from
so
that line.
everything in the
Papers.
events.
Yes,
world.
so I'm from that line. So for now, I've just picked up baking. In fact, sometimes I'm like, I don't know how you did all these businesses. And
Exactly.
you bake.
Catering.
You had 3 children. I have just 2, and I feel like how did you do it? So yes, I come from that line of very hardworking woman.
So did
yeah.
you not have to go take a course or something?
Oh yes, so yes, along the line, of course, because just like fashion, we have new trends in the baking industry. So
Okay.
True.
from time to time, I make sure that I go for certain refresher courses.
Yeah.
Yes. And then of course we have some people who are kind enough to upload some of these new trends online. So I just make sure that I'm always in tune with what is happening, because it's very important that as things change, you should also offer these new
Of
things to your
course.
clients as well.
Yeah.
So yes, I make sure I do that.
In the course of all your work as a baker, which work would you say is the most challenging, and what did you bake? What work would you say was the most challenging for you?
Okay, so now with AI, we now have clients who ask for AI pictures.
Wow.
AI picture. Okay. So
Okay, that one that they cut people's faces.
not even that one. They want to see how your cake will look like in an AI interpretation,
Oh.
So I had a client who requested for that, and it coincidentally was for Aliko Dangote's birthday, So I gave her the AI picture, and she said it was okay. And then when we finished the cake, that took us almost 24 hours, she said, but AI, and I said, no, I can't go, no. We are not redoing this cake, please. Because she wanted me to start all over that. When she saw the AI, I said no. So in fact, that's
Was she going to pay
No,
afresh
she
or
wasn't.
on that same
Oh,
product?
Same
she
issue.
wasn't.
She wasn't.
Oh.
So, I don't know how we're able to reach a compromise. And then at the end of the day, she loved the cake. Her boss loved the cake. As a matter of fact, I think that was the only birthday cake of Aliko's that went to the house. Every other thing went to...
Hey, we have
so, yes,
So you
yes,
see,
yes.
that's
It was a
nice.
beautiful cake. It was like a depiction of a Dangote sugar sack bag. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So that's the most challenging
Well,
one.
that's been the most challenging. In fact, that's for me. Since then, anybody that comes to ask for AI, I say no, please. Let me draw for you. I think if I draw, it's
me
still
send you a
better.
picture of what
Yes,
you
let
want.
me please. No AI. So yes, that's been it. Other than that, yes.
Okay, so particularly, I always want to know, in every profession, there is that bad day, that you have prepared everything. You felt maybe the cake got burnt, maybe something. Just tell us such an experience if you've ever had one. I'm sure you have.
It was a wedding cake.
Oh my goodness.
Thankfully, it was a friend's wedding. I was on the bridal train.
Yeah.
So as we got to reception, I ran into the hall to set up the cake. I had a staff who was waiting for me. So as we were about to set the cake, I said, this table is not good though. And
I
the
don't want to-
decorator
that story you're about to tell. I see it like a joke online. Things like that.
Oh, and the decorator was like, no, that the cake is good. Was it was is good? I stacked my cakes, and before I knew what was happening, everything came down. I sat on the floor. I just sat on the floor.
I should don't see so. I think maybe it was you because I've seen things like that.
I just sat.
And I was like, could this be real?
I sat on the floor. In fact, I sat on the floor. I was in shock. So it was. In fact, my friends, of course, were there. I saw some other guests rush to come and help the cake. Then I remember someone telling me in my ear, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You'll be fine, you'll be fine." And then I saw them trying to,
That means you traveled. You left the location at the point of fall.
So I was just lucky that, when I got myself, we're able to still, salvage the situation.
How?
I don't even know how. I don't even know how.
And how did you face the bride on that day?
Like I said, my luck
these
was
people
that
from
the
the
bride
village actually found you.
is my friend, and she's an easygoing person because years down the line, I'm still the one making cakes for their children's birthdays or their birthdays. So. Yeah, and so since then, once I have a wedding, first thing I do is I say I will stand on this cake. My weight is, let's be sure, So,
the table is right.
The table is right. If not, no, I will not put the cake. So yeah.
Sad days.
Yes,
professional hazards. These things happen.
Yes.
It's Hangout Show, and what we do is move a little, talk a little, but just keep you entertained. It's the Hangout TV show, and we have had a baker, a very good baker in the house. She's talked about her life journey and her most embarrassing moment. I hope you listen to that because it's quite... We don't know if to laugh or cry, but it happened. It actually happened. So she's here, and with cakes like this, there has to be a cutting.
Exactly.
So we have to cut this cake. It's a gift to us on Hanging Out TV show, just because we had a baker on the show. So we don't know who's coming tomorrow. If you're interested, come with what you have, what you do, and then we will celebrate you like we are celebrating Debbie Paseda. So right now, we will stand up and cut our cake before we say our goodbyes.
All right.
So while standing, we'll cut our beautiful Hanging Out TV show at the mention of hanging out.
Yes.
Yeah, my girl. And then when we are done with that, she will just share her Instagram handles, and then there'll be a music to us. We dance away. That's how it's going to be. So our hands are on the beautiful cake. I don't know if you can see it so well at home, but I'm telling you, it's chocolatey and it looks, they say, delish in today's language.
I got it.
So it's a show on NTA2, your Reach Out station, and the whole world knows that this show is called Hanging Out.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
for
coming on the
having
show.
me.
Baby's Cakes
Thank
and More.
you.
We enjoyed every
Thank
bit
you
of the
so
time
much.
with you.
Thank you.
I'm sure people at home would like to share in the cake,
Yes.
but because they cannot come here, they want to know where they can find you.
Yeah.
So, share
Okay,
your-
so my handle is CAKESBYDEBBIE. That's Cakes by Debbie on Instagram. We're mainly on Instagram. TikTok is also Cakes by Debbie, same handle. And we're here in Lagos. We're on the island, Victoria Island to be precise, and we deliver all around Lagos. And the best thing about us is we always have cakes for even same day delivery. So if you forget that person's birthday, don't worry. We're your best
you
kept
covered.
secrets. Just send us a DM and then we'll send the cake out.
Okay.
Thank you.
So-
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming
Thank
on the
you.
show.
Thank you
And thank
so
you for
much.
the cake, most
You're welcome.
importantly.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Music.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's still hanging out. Exactly. Like we always say, you have to move your body.
Honestly, at this particular one,
The enter.
Thank you, Edwin. We enjoyed it.
Yeah. So now we unveil our second guest. She is a Nollywood content marketer and producer. Please make welcome Opeyemi Ewumi.
Right? Yes.
You're excited.
Yes.
She called it well.
Yes.
What you should do. Welcome
She
on the
did.
show.
Thank you.
You're
thank
dark
you.
and lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ebony.
Did you do any extra things for your complection?
No, I don't. I just use my Ori and that's it. Yes.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah,
It's
thank
working,
you.
honestly. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
maybe you get
will
a
tap
new
current,
blog. I mean, we need to be dark and shiny.
But you are not dark now.
I'll look for my own. I'm advocating for you.
Alright, welcome on Angina TV show.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Ewumi, what does it mean? Because I usually see a Ewumi or something Wumi.
So the way my dad describes it, it's Ewumi.
Oh, Ewumi.
Yes, so it's I was saved, or I'm saved from problems or trouble. So yeah, that's how he describes it here.
You're from where?
I'm from Ijebu, Ogun State.
Hey, so the
Yes.
biggest show.
Ojude.
Oh my goodness. Tosin, you didn't even do about to that one.
No, I did now.
Okay.
I did now. That was when. Of course. When
Nice,
you
are you in the show?
Oh, no.
Such a beautiful festival.
Yeah,
very
and it's just for
colorful.
Ijebu people. It's not for the whole Ogun State.
Are you
Just
for real?
Ijebu people.
Yeah, but I mean, this year they had guests from everywhere. So, yeah.
Because
It's
I'm
becoming
wondering.
the talk of town.
Yeah.
Does it happen only once a year?
Yeah, it does happen.
Oh, next year I
once a
have to do anything to be there. I loved it. I was like, why am I not from Ijebu? They forgot to say what's happening.
Because when I
here?
saw the crowd, I'm like,
So
are these all
colourful.
Ijebu people only?
well, the ones in the colorful outfits
Were
were
the
Ijebu
Ijebu.
families, and then you had guests from everywhere.
Yeah.
And they wore the outfits with them.
No,
No, I think
Oh,
every
okay.
family or whatever had their uniforms.
yes,
Yeah,
so
how
the
do-
families were
so
the ones that had the.
I've been waiting to have someone from Ijebu to understand how it works. So like when it's time, they decide to give out uniforms to everybody.
Yeah,
that they
so
will
I
buy.
think the way it's done, there are some popular families in Ijebu
Okay.
that are from that space. So they
Yeah,
have
Judoba,
groups as
please.
well. Their age group groups, and then they have meetings. They do like a whole year of planning, and then they call their Ashoebi for themselves, and then they all turn up wearing the same thing because they've picked it.
Yeah,
for a
because
year.
I hear that they have different family. We have the drummers family, we have the
yeah,
horse riding family,
families and all
we
that.
have so families, just
yeah.
like that.
It's a beautiful
Do you know
show.
where you're from? Which one are you from?
Me, I'm
Is it
not.
the- is it the
I'm not
drummers
one
or
of
the-
those. No, I'm not from one of those families. I mean, I could decide tomorrow that I want to join up the Egbe's Sha, but it's
Okay.
not something I see myself doing. Anyways, yeah.
Please go and identify with your people. It's very necessary. Pick up one of the groups and wear their stuff and shine next year.
We probably would.
I'll look out for
perhaps.
you because I'll be there. Welcome once again on the
Thank
show.
you.
Don't mind us. We made you become an Ijebu Ode
I know, right?
activist
you.
here. So when we talk about Nollywood content creator, what are we talking about?
Okay, so I need to correct. I'm a content marketer.
Content marketer.
Yes, and I also produce content as well. I actually started as a social media manager, managing content for YouTube platforms and all of that. And then I grew to be a digital marketer. And then from there, I now started to produce content. So, and for about 6, 7, maybe more years, I've been doing marketing campaigns for films that have gone to box office. Quite a number of them. I think there's Ayla, Brotherhood.
Yeah, we saw a long list of box office movies
Yeah.
that you market for.
Yeah.
So are you paid for this?
Yeah, I am paid for it. On
I
a
like the way the
contractual
eyes,
basis.
I like the way the eyes popped. Yes, I'm paid for it.
Yeah, but on a contractual basis. So,
Okay.
and I've been blessed to work with people that were like friends, you know. So we worked in the same company, and then these people decided to branch out to do their own thing, and it's like, oh, wait, you do this thing, come now, let's work together. And then from then, it's one filmmaker saying, no, she did this, she did that, come and do my own, and then it's just been
referrals.
yeah, referrals and growth. Since
So how
then.
do you market this? Do you take the movies
That's what
from
I
the
wanted to
producers to the market to find people who can buy them off, or to box office? How do you do it? Let's hear the
Okay,
process.
so most of my own process starts from social media. I started as a digital marketer, like I said. So initially from the starts, I say 2023, 2024, it was more of online social media marketing. So it's Facebook, it's Instagram, it's Twitter, you know, all the whole
Platforms.
digital platforms. But then I got the first opportunity to do like a 360 marketing with Ayla. So I did the online and the offline as well. And it really was planning the marketing events, like the premiere events, ensuring that that was done very well. And then we did like a statewide tour. We did premieres in some states. I think we did one in Abeokuta. Then we did one in Ibadan as well. So I was pretty much managing that entire process of ensuring that the film is not just online, it's also being seen by people that will go and watch it offline as well. So I'm not selling the digital copies of the film, obviously, but I'm selling the content from the film to drive people to box office.
Oh, nice.
And part of what I used to do was go to cinemas to, do when meet and greets became a thing. Take celebrities to different cinemas, and then they would, come into the theater and pop in, and everybody's excited to see them. And it just drove that whole campaign reach. And I did that for a few films. I think the biggest one was Brotherhood. We did 2 premiere events, and it was one of the biggest things that has ever been done in film. So yeah, that's pretty much the process for me.
Okay, so talking about meet and greet, I'm interested in knowing the celebrities you've worked with, and what it takes, because people can be very star-studded. When they see the so tell us the process. How does it happen, and how do you control the whole aha moment of meeting a celebrity, being that they're your care?
Okay, so when you say control, do you mean control myself or control
the people? You take them for the meet and greet, right?
Yes. I mean, so one of the important things is providing accurate security for the celebrities you're taking out, because sometimes people get so excited they want to mob them pretty much. So we always have those private security people that will go with you. Sometimes it depends on where we're going. You have to take either armed escorts with you so that they don't run into any problems. And then most times, with celebrities, they always like to interact with the fans, So when people are coming around them, they're not trying to scare them too much, but obviously we just need to ensure that protection is there. Most of them won't even come out if you don't have security planned, So that's one of those things, that we put in.
So the people you've worked with,
you want me to start naming names?
The few you can.
I mean, if you can remember the films, you already know the top actors in the films. Those are people. I mean, for Ayla, I worked with Macaroni, Omomi Dada, Adejemi J. Latif. Very exciting time, actually, because it was my first time working with those people. And they were very interesting, sweet to work with. Most celebrities can be a handful, but they were very, very helpful, and then we got to hang out in Abeokuta together as well. And then, just really feel the pulse of them, and even realize that these people are big, aside from what you see.
So you see? Don't you feel good talking about them now?
Oh, I feel good.
They want to come back.
Yeah.
They could call her on NT, I should go and mention our names again. So.
So you studied history and strategic studies?
Yes, I studied history and strategic studies for my first degree, and then for my second degree I studied international law and diplomacy.
I mean, how are you now doing what you're doing? When did you realize that this is what you actually want to do? I mean, because you went to school to study something different entirely.
So I think the average Nigerian can relate to you studying one thing and doing another thing.
Yeah, sure.
After a time, my first job was as an executive assistant at a fashion company that had an online presence. And from there, I just realized that I do social media for fun now, like just tweaking things, checking Facebook out. Oh, how can you market your business on Facebook? And I used to actually teach kids in school, in Abeokuta actually, how to maximize the use of social media. So I just thought, this thing I'm doing for fun, why can't I just get a job, and start doing it? And at that time, people hadn't really known that social media had that much potential. I found myself in it, and I just decided, let me just create this niche for myself. This is what I'm doing. This is what I can do, and I can actually make money from it. In fact, the job I had been at, and I've been at for about 10 years now. When I got in for my interview, they were looking for a temporary person, and I'm just like, why do you need temporary? Every company should have a social media management team that just manages everything. And I just said, okay,
and take them out.
Come and do it full time. And that's how I started doing full time. And then I was now involved in content marketing for film when it wasn't really a big deal. And I just said, I'm doing this, let's just continue to do it. By the way, I still got my master's while working there, because I thought, I always wanted to be a diplomat. right? I wanted to do international relations, so I
Yeah.
said, let me still do my master's. Maybe I'll get a job
Someday.
at some embassy or something, But I just realized that money I used to do my master's, I should have used to do one course in digital marketing or something. But the experience has been worth it. So
and any of these days, you might still get your dream. You might still get to work with an embassy. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, there's so much time, left. Now it's important to even look at the possibility of pivoting to other careers. I've been thinking about it even for a bit, because digital marketing and marketing for film is stuff I can do in my sleep. I don't really need to think too much about it.
So it's not more challenging for you.
Exactly. So even these days, I'm always thinking, what can I do aside from this? And then I can have my company that just does the marketing while I focus on doing other things for my career. So
That's good. It's still hanging out TV show. We still have the Ebony in the studio with us. Ewumi. I mean, I prefer to even call you Ewumi than the Opeyemi.
Okay. Nice.
All right. So you said that you also produce. That you've line produced some productions and co-produced. So let's talk about you as a producer.
Okay. So I got the opportunity to co-produce a series sometime last year.
Okay.
And it's currently on YouTube. I can't say where, but yes. And then I just said, you know what? I actually produce. I've been doing it behind the scenes. Why not just start doing it full time? After that, somebody else called me to come and line produce their film. It's currently in post-production. And I've been producing documentaries for myself and the company I work with. And I'm currently, in fact, one of the reasons why I'm here today is because I needed footage for some documentary I was working on as well. So yes, it's something that I'm building my skills in, and I think I'm a natural project manager. So producing actually comes very natural to me, and I'm also a very creative person. If I should say so myself. So yeah.
No, it's time to ring your bell. Yeah, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, so I'm actually doing productions. I was even working on one production recently, just managing and bringing all the cast together, but unfortunately it was not canned, but just postponed and all of that. So I'm looking to get more production jobs, just to build my portfolio in production.
So I want to know, what does it mean to line produce?
So that's you managing the financial aspects of the production, ensuring that the budget is done well. You are accounting for everything that you need for that production.
Of a producer?
And so there are different kinds of producers. First off, so you have the top producer. Most times you don't need a line producer if your producer has that skill of managing budgets and all of that. But sometimes some producers want to be able to just focus on, okay, you know what, I'm getting the entire team together, and then somebody just handling the budgeting aspect of it and ensuring that every line item that we need is sorted and taken care of financially and all of that stuff. So yes.
So the absolute job of a line producer is to manage the finance.
That's the biggest part of it. Sometimes you do other things also, like managing the crew that you've brought together as well and all of that. But a huge part of it is ensuring that the finance is up to date and people are not overspending or mismanaging funds and all of that. Yeah.
All right. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'm going to answer this question like in Nigeria. Where God wants me to be.
I like that.
Yes, that's where I see myself in 5 years.
We are very religious. We are actually very religious in Nigeria. So wherever God wants you to be, you'll be
that's
there.
That's where you'll be.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We already congratulate you because God's plans for you are good.
Amen.
Thank you for coming on
Thank you so much.
TV show.
And thank you for
I would like you to drop your social media handles before you go.
Oh, okay. My Instagram is my name, Opeyemi Ewumi.
Okay.
That's it, pretty much. Oh, and I'm on LinkedIn as well, Opeyemi Ewumi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really been a lovely time, Tosin. I believe you've had fun. I've had fun.
I have.
And I know it's been wonderful having Opeyemi Ewumi on the show. We've also had Debbie Cakes. We need to shut down because we need to go eat actually. So please take over. I am IT Obotin Jesse. And I look forward to seeing you next week. So Tosin, goodbye.
And I am Tosin, aka Joy Turat. You can follow me on Joy.Turat on Instagram. And follow Hanging Out TV Show on Instagram as well. Hanging Out TV Show.
So you didn't tell them to follow me.
Okay, follow Dovey Sugar.
Talking.
Dovey.
Okay, so let's get to joke more behind the scene. It's time to tell you goodbye, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye
It's
now.
Hanging Out TV Show. Bye now. Bye.